worked as a heating engineer, and they weren't particularly religious. Although they brought us up with quite strong morals, you know, to be hard-working, honest, good manners, I suppose just normal things like that. I had, I suppose, a fairly normal childhood. I used to enjoy, I suppose, swimming. I did a bit of horse riding. I really enjoyed dancing. So those were the main things. I also played the piano for quite a while, from about age 8 to 12, I suppose. I learnt the piano. I was always, I suppose, described as a fairly quietly confident person from a young age. Sometimes I could be quite shy. I was usually very well behaved, you know, at home and at school. Just used to get on with my schoolwork and do as I was told. We did go to Sunday school, me and my brother, for a short time when I was about 3 or 4. And I remember enjoying that, and we used to learn about Bible stories and things like that. And we only stopped going because I think my mum and dad were too busy with work. After that, we never really were involved much in any church until I reached about the age of 10, and one of my best friends was getting confirmed in a Church of England, so I did that with her, just to keep her company really. And from then on, I started to get more and more involved in the church. I used to go regularly, and I learned, I suppose, quite a lot about Christianity and the Bible. I'd gone to church, I suppose, regularly from about age 10 till about 15, 16. I would say, I believed in God, I believed in the devil, I believed in heaven, hell. Although none of the Holy Trinity concept made sense, because it was like you have God and you have the Son of God, Jesus, so what was this third thing? Was it the ghost of Jesus after he died and been resurrected? So I remember being confused, who do I pray to? You know, do I pray to Jesus or to God or this spirit? So, you know, it's hard to follow your life with something that didn't completely make sense, and that's when I started to question Christianity and, you know, my religion, I suppose. I definitely believed in God, and I would have called myself a Christian. So I suppose I just thought by going to church it was like a connection with God. And as I got older, I started to lose that. It just stopped making sense. I just felt like nobody was listening to, you know, to my prayers when I was going to church. I wasn't getting that sense that there was something, you know, holy there. I had my heart set at one point on becoming a doctor, and I wanted to go to medical school. And all through school I'd studied so hard, all through college. You know, I'd maybe like given up going out with friends, you know, so that I could get schoolwork done and things like that. And when I didn't actually get accepted into medical school, even though my grades were pretty good, that turned my world upside down. You know, I had this plan for my life that I dreamed of, and all of a sudden I knew it definitely wasn't going to happen. So that was one thing. I remember sort of feeling quite depressed when that happened. I was at university, supposed to be having the best time of my life, going out, drinking, clubbing,